Hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. So for your fourth semester, I will be taking care of subject called Law and Practice of Banking. This is a very easy subject because all of us are customers of bank and all of us enter into various transactions in the bank. So it might be deposit, it might be loans, it might be your debit card, credit card, it might be discounting of bills, any kind of transaction. So all those transactions we are going to discuss in detail in this subject. So here whatever we are discussing, it is from legal perspective. So this is a general subject. Every one of you might be knowing what we are going to discuss. So first let's see what is the syllabus. As usual there are 5 chapters. So the first chapter is about banker and customer relationship. Then second one is about negotiable instrument. Third unit is about paying banker and collecting banker. Then bank advances, and the last chapter technology in banking. So all of us know what is bank. Okay, we know what is bank. As we are the customer of bank, we have the general idea of bank. So to put it into the correct context, bank is a financial institution. Okay, so the first and foremost point what we have to remember is it is a financial institution which collects money from the public in the form of saving and deposit. So here bank collects the savings from the public. Now there are people who save after spending. Okay, suppose if we receive some amount of money, from that we make certain expenditure and the remaining part we try to save. So as the person or as an individual, what do we feel? We want something extra for our savings. That's why we go and deposit into the banks. So in return, what do banks give us? Banks give us interest. Okay, so here they collect the bank. Now how do bank give us interest? It generates whatever the savings is made by the bank, whatever the deposit is made by the public, the bank keeps it, the bank gives it to the needy people. Okay, needy in the sense those who require loan. It might be agricultural loan, it might be housing loan, gold loan, any kind of loan. Okay, and whatever the interest is been collected on that loan, the bank gives interest to the savings accounts and all. Okay, so bank, it is a financial institution, and whatever amount you are depositing, you can withdraw it at any point of time. Okay, that is on demand. You can withdraw your savings whatever you have deposited, and here you have a assurance because bank is regulated. Okay, so the regulatory body of banks is RBI. So here our money is safe with the bank. Then we'll see what are the functions of bank. So these functions you have already studied in your previous classes, maybe in your PUC or maybe in your degree as well. So here but the functions of bank may be broadly classified into two. One is primary function, the second one is the secondary function. Okay, so let's see the primary function. First one is accepting of deposit. Okay, from whom does the bank accept deposit? It accept the deposit from the public. Okay, so it is the primary and main function of any commercial bank. So they collect the required amount from the public in the form of deposit, with the promise that the deposit will be repaid to the customer as and when demanded, as I told you earlier. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಅಶ್ಯೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ದೆನ್ whatever the deposit are paid. Okay, deposit are mainly of four types. One is your fixed deposit. Okay, fixed deposit is also called as time deposit, which is repayable after a period of time. Okay, ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಎಫ್ ಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಅವೇರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, on that whatever amount you are saving, the bank is going to give you a particular interest rate. So generally this FD, okay, FD is really very compatible for the bank because ನೀವು ಏನು ಹಣನ ಇಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಹೊತ್ತು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಾನು 1 ವರ್ಷ FD ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಆ FD ಹಣ ಏನಿದೆ 1 ವರ್ಷ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ. ಓಕೆ, 1 ವರ್ಷ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾ ಹಣ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇನ್ ದ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ 1 ಇಯರ್, ಓಕೆ, ಆ 1 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಲೋನ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಎಫ್ ಡಿ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ವೆರಿ ಸೇಫರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್. ದೆನ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್. ಓಕೆ, so all of us are having saving deposit account, so whenever we require we can withdraw the amount from a savings account. Then comes your current account. So current account is also called as running account. So here there will be continuous dealing with the banker and customer. It is generally for your business people. Okay, then comes your RD. Okay, RD means what? In every month you are going to give some amount to the bank, or you are going to save some amount, and after a prescribed time, whatever the time which is been decided by you, for that period you are going to pay. Okay, maybe for a period of 1 year, means what? For 12 months you will give some amount, and after the period of 1 year they will give you the principal amount plus the interest. Okay, so that is the RD. So there are other types also. It might be a cash certificate, etc. So the second primary function of the bank is lending of funds, that is loan. Okay, now you have taken the deposit. Okay, ಜನರ ಹತ್ರ ನೀವು ಹಣವನ್ನು ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಲೋನ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಲೋನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್, ಯು ಗಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ education purpose, you give for commercial purpose. Okay, so here the loan, okay, banker is a borrower and he does not mint the money. Okay, so here banker does not print the notes and all. So what he does, whatever the amount is been collected, he gives it to the he invests it in the form of loans and advances. So it might be in the form of overdraft, gold loan, term loan, etc. Okay, now let's see what are the secondary functions or secondary services given by the banks. So as per the law, it is not mandatory to provide secondary services, but in order to attract the customer or to improve the image of the bank in the eyes of customer. So as we all of us know that there is increased competition. Okay, so ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಹತ್ರ ರಿಟೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಸರ್ವೀಸಸನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಲೋನ್, ಬರೀ ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸರ್ವೀಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಸರ್ವೀಸಸ್ given by the bank? First one is payment of life insurance premium and electricity bill. ಸೊ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮದು LIC ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಮನ್ನು ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಬಿಲ್ಲನ್ನು ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಪೇ ದ ರೆಂಟ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಬಿಲ್, ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಾಲಿಟಿ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್. ಸೊ ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅವರೇ ಖುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸಮ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್. Then purchase and sale of securities. So whenever the customer opens SB account, through that he can open demat account also. So customers gives the instruction to the banker. So the banker through the broker purchases and sells ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವರು ಬ್ರೋಕರ್ಸನ್ನು ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಬ್ರೋಕರ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಮಿಷನನ್ನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Then remittance of fund. So what is remittance? Remittance means sending of funds. Okay, so now as all of us are aware, okay, now there is advanced technology in banking. We know we can transfer the funds. Okay, now there are modern techniques, say your GPay and all, UPI and all is there. So now banks also, they arrange you to transfer the funds from one place to another. Okay, so by sitting in your home you can remit the funds throughout the country, or maybe through different nations also. Okay, then collections of draft, dividend and interest. So the bank not only deals on behalf of you, but also it collects your dividend. Okay, so if there is any interest and all which is to be collected, the bank will do it for you. Then safe custody of valuables. So customer can deposit his jewelry, then ornaments, LIC policies, shares, bonds and values, and document in safe custody rooms. So banks will provide you these facilities also. Okay, so this facility is given to the customer of the bank. Okay, so ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ FD ಲಾಕರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲಾಕರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ರಿಸೀಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದವಾಗ ನೀವು ಆ ರಿಸೀಟನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನಾದರೂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ವಾಪಸ್ ತೊಗೋಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೋರ್ gift check. Okay, so what is this gift check? Any person can purchase a gift check. Okay, so the check is collectible at all the branch offices of the issuing bank in India. Okay, now suppose if I'm the customer of the Canara Bank, at that time I will purchase a gift check. Okay, say a 5,000 rupees gift check I will purchase, and that gift check what I will do, I will give it to somebody else. Okay, so say a person named as B. Okay, so now what will B do? B can take that check and he can encash in any branches of your Canara Bank. Okay, so that is gift check. Then giving credit information. So modern banks collect credit information about the businessman through their fellow bank. The same information is provided to the customer of a bank. Suppose if I have to start a business, okay, ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಬಿ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ವರ್ದಿನೆಸ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ, ನಾನು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಬಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ, ಬಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಯಾವ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಬಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಡೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್ ಅದರ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. ದೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ರೈಟರ್. ಸೊ underwriting you have already studied. Okay, so what is underwriting? Here banks what they do, they purchase the shares of the companies and all, and they will sell it on behalf of the companies. Okay, in case if those shares are not sold, at that time what will the bank do? It will purchase it by itself and keep it. Okay, so that is what acting as the underwriter. Then next one is acting as referee. Okay, so what is this referee? Banks give opinion about financial position, respectability and business integrity of customers. Okay, this is opposite. Okay, opposite means what? Suppose if anybody wants information regarding my credit worthiness, at that time banks gives my information to the other parties. Then next one is mutual fund services. Okay, mutual fund services means here directly investing in the stock market is really very risky. Okay, for those of you who are new, it is really very risky. That's why you can go for mutual fund. Okay, mutual fund, whenever you are going, the bank will, mutual funds are really very safer compared to direct investment in the share market. Okay, so banks will provide you the mutual fund services also. Okay, I think this much is sufficient for the day. The remaining functions we will discuss in our next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.